line. Good morning, good morning, good morning. You bet your bottom dime. Get out of bed, you sleepyhead. It's time to get up. It's time to put that Golders off in your cup. Good morning, everybody. Hello, Ken, Gentleman Prospector. Top of the morning to you. I'm back down on the river. Going to do a little fishing this morning. Having some Golders in my cup. Today's episode of Golders in Your Cup is brought to you by Hobo Rob Prospecting, the train conductor. Toot toot. Good morning, modern Michigan prospecting. Howdy, Calvin. Hope you're doing well, my friend. I just got down to the river. I haven't quite got set up yet. Hey, Kyle. Good morning, brother. Welcome in. Welcome in. Fishing with Lynn. What's up? Liam just made 1,000 subscribers. That is awesome, Liam. Woo! That is awesome, brother. Congratulations. We're just getting set up. I just got down here. I literally got down here. Usually I have everything set up, hose in the water, all that. You can see I'm getting my tripod set up here. Gonna stick my pole off in there. Dylan Dash, top of the morning to you. Let's make you a standard moderator. Dylan Dash, welcome in, my friend. Welcome to the Gold Kingdom. Ringo, top of the morning to you, Ringo. You old morel wrangler. Yeah, buddy. You know, that I had a choice to go morelling this morning or go fishing. And I thought, you know what? Why choose? I'll go fishing this morning, and then this afternoon I'm gonna go do some morel hunting. So I'm gonna get some gloves on. I'm gonna get some bait on, and we're gonna see if there's anything out here biting. Yeah, it does look nice and calm today. It does. And it's about a normal level right now. The water is. We had some good rain a couple days ago that brought it back up to about the normal level. I hope they're biting this morning. I really do. James, howdy, howdy. Welcome in, my friend. I'm gonna get some of this old punch bait off on this rig. See what I can do with her. See what I can do with her one time. We may not catch fish, may not get a bite. You never know. I just got here, James. I haven't even got a hook in the water yet, but I'm getting ready to. I'm getting ready to put a hook in the water right now. Gonna put two of them in there. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. We'll see what we can do. May not catch thing. That's all right. Just, you know what? That's why they call it fishing. That's right. Instead of catching. Deep north. 69.94 for a quarter gram. You know that I hate to say if that's pricey or not. It for me it is a little pricey, but you know what? Clutch has got some fun stuff out there, so I'm not gonna say one way or another. Really, it's just what you get out of your enjoyment. That's what it amounts to. I hope I catch one too, deep north. I really do. I hope I catch a mess of them. I got my fish basket, my big net. Don't know if I'll do any good at all, but I'm certainly gonna try. Ain't no reason why I shouldn't. I don't know how many of you caught last night's show. That was a lot of fun. Mom Bird had a good time last night. Tomorrow night, we're going to be doing a special Wednesday night live in celebration of my brother. Carl from Miller Outdoors. And Jason E. Miner, I was gonna call you or text you or something here in a little bit. See about getting up there tomorrow night and helping Carl celebrate his 500 subscribers. All right, I got them baited up. I'm gonna walk away from chat just long enough to cast these in. See if we can catch one. Got one in. There's the other one off in there. All right. Get my chair situated, point you guys at the ground. Let's get caught up on you guys' chat. Yeah, 55 ships, that's about the going price right now. You know, and that's just from looking around and knowing some really great guys. Like Jason E. Miner, he's got some great pay dirt. The Devil's a Skull Jar. It's so cool. Oh, it's a little chilly. It's 36 degrees right now. Not bad, not bad. It's supposed to warm up in the 70s today, though, so that's going to be really nice. Chew, howdy, howdy. 22 there, says James. Well, 36 don't seem at least chilly when you're talking about 22. Mm-mm. I'm gonna have to walk over and get my Golders. I left it. I left my Golders. I left my Golders in my cup. I'm down here hobbling around on that broken ankle of mine. Hobo Rob! You know, everybody, today's episode of Golders and Cup is brought to you by Hobo Rob Prospecting. That's right. The train conductor. Toot toot. I'm getting that old mug filled up now. Come on with that one time. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. We're getting her going. 20 and sunny there, Ringo says. It's been being pretty warm here, but we had a little bit of a cold front after that rain that we had a couple days ago. And I say a little bit of a cold front because that's all it was. It wasn't really cold. It just made the evening temps drop down more to a normal than anything else. I need a bigger cup, says James. Boy, I can tell you what, that's not a bad idea. Get me one of them big 64-ounce big gulp cups or something. I'm trying to adjust the camera. I'm sorry about moving, guys. So I can see and you can see and we can see. Let me turn that up just a little bit so you guys see tips of them rods. You are on the mug. That's right, Rob. That's the first place I put one of your stickers you sent me. I took some of them, put into the sticker packs for the giveaways, and then I put one on my sluice, one on my high banker, and one on my cup. A 40-ounce mug. Now that's what I'm talking. That's Golders right there. Come on with that one time. Listening to the birds out here. Chirp, 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 chirp. Well, if them old fish are biting, they haven't started biting in the first 3 minutes. Let's put it that way. Well, it's only been a few minutes since I cast in, so let's give it a little bit. Let's see what happens. I don't know if they're biting or not. I haven't been in several days. Last time me and Mama Bird come down here the other evening, we fished hard. We fished, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours, and we never got a bite. We was upriver a little ways, but still, that happens. That happens. Drinking water from a shot glass. Yeah. Well, this here's a pretty good sized mug. It's one of them Yetis. I don't know how many ounces or gallons it is, but it's pretty good size. I mean, put that many 3-inch stickers on it, it's got to be fairly big. You got your granddaughter there, Michaela, for a few days. Oh, I bet that's fun. So tomorrow night, I haven't seen him pop in here. I did talk to Carl this morning. He's pulling some crazy hours, and his partner at work, kind of his understudy, he broke his leg over the weekend. Carl had intentions on coming down here next weekend and spending a few 3, 4 days with me and Mama Bird for her birthday bash. And now he's gonna have to stay at work because there ain't nobody else to cover him. A fish thermometer. No, I don't guess I ever made myself a fish thermometer. But Carl hasn't come in here yet. Tomorrow night, he does know this. We're having a special live Wednesday night live, 5 o'clock Central Time, 6 o'clock Eastern, and we're celebrating Carl's 500 subscribers. We're going to do a giveaway, and I want some amazing people on panel to help celebrate. Jason, of course, I want him on panel, the Golden Skull, to help celebrate Carl's birthday, and there's a few others I want to try to invite up there. Use a mason jar and a glass Coke bottle for a fish thermometer. Well, you have my attention. No, I have never done that. I don't know that this old man's even heard of that. Right on, James. Oh, I got a bite on that left pole. One little whomp, but that was it. He just whomped it once. Come on, you got to come back to it and do that whomp, whomp, whomp. Come on, get you some. Tomcat Josh, howdy, howdy. Welcome in, Josh. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Here's a little Golders in your cup. Today's episode is brought to you by the train conductor, Hobo Rob Prospecting. And look at that. Look at that. There's me a dog. You can't forget about me a dog. I will have to give that a try. Wide Mountain makes sure I fill 80% water, and I will give that a try. I know the water temperature is quite a bit warmer than what the outside ambient temperature is right now because we got a lot of misty fog coming up off the water there out there. I don't know if you guys can see that raising up through there. Pretty morning though. 36 degrees. 45, Rob says. That's pretty nice for Oh, 5:30. Right 90% of the time. Well, I'm gonna have to give it a try. If nothing else, you guys know I love science. And I have made, Archimedes thermometers and different things, Galileo thermometers, different types with the alcohol and the water, and they work really well. Jason says he'd take that temperature all day long, all day, he said, all day. 23 amazing people in here. Appreciate that. Thank you guys very much. Please remember to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. It's free. Anything free is worth saving up for. Oh, that right pole, that right pole. Here we go. Here we go on that right pole. Here we go on that right pole. Could this be? Oh, swing and a miss. I should have had that fish. I'd say he was a little big guy. I felt him just for a second and I didn't get him. But that's all right. First bite of the day, GP misses. Swing and a miss. Got to get a little more of this up on there. Some of this old stink bait. Making leftover ham and beans. That sounds good. I smoked a big ham for Easter and everything, but I took it over to my son and daughter in law's. We had Easter dinner over there. It was really nice. Got to see all the grandbabies. Got to play with all them. Always a good time. Always, always, always. I just hope that y'all don't see GP fall in the water today with this fractured ankle. I'm not getting around real good, but I'm getting around. I can't complain none, you know. You know? You know. Try that spot. Let's try that spot. See what happens. You never know. Yeah, it's getting better. It's that nice, pretty shade of blurple right now. It's got a straight black line all the way down to my heel, and it's kind of a blackish purple from bruising, from the inner bruising. Oh, birds are talking out here, man. Trees are all starting to leaf out. Everything's starting to green up. It's spring. Honestly, it hurt when I first did it that first day, and then it's not been that bad other than when I'm up moving around on it. Of course, I'm always up moving around on it. That old beautiful eagle up there flying around. You guys can't see that old big dude, I don't think. Oh, won't you fly, you beautiful eagle? Come on and fly, you beautiful bird. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. You know, you got to get up really early and you got to be twice as smart as the fish in order to catch them. Well, that about says it all. That's why old GP ain't caught none today, I reckon. King's Gold. Top of the morning to you. Hope you're having a wonderful morning. Here's a little Golders in your cup. Have a look at that one time. Come on with it. Yeah. Oh, that good coffee. Mm-hmm. We're getting awful excited about the trip we got coming on. CDG, welcome in, my friend. Let me make you a standard moderator so you can connect with these other folks and they can connect with you. Top of the morning to you. You got to have that Golgers in your cup. You have to, man. The best part of waking up is Golgers in your cup. And hunting and fishing and prospecting and getting out there in the mud and the blood and the beer. That's what it's all about. Come on one time. Calvin says, I just got to get this GP bag parent. Yes, you do, buddy. Yes, you do. Fat Cat. Welcome in, Fat Cat. I ain't got anything on the bank. I missed a little one a while ago. He would give a little wompity womp womp womp, and he didn't don't do no womp womp womp. That's what I'm looking for. But I give it a shot. I missed him. It was a swing and a miss. Man, I've seen several deer out in the fields this morning. Few turkeys. Them old turkeys, they're doing their thing here. Our turkey season opens up on April the 20th, and that's the day after Mama Bird's birthday bash. And we should be back home, so I'm gonna take Mama Bird down. She's off work. She took off the 20th, and I'm gonna take her down, and we're gonna do a silent live with Mama Bird turkey hunting. That ought to be a good time. All right, let me reread that. I'm going to have to send you one of my 5-run limited bags, GP. I feel you would actually use it out there. It comes in a handmade leather pouch. Oh, yeah, you know I would. You know I would, brother. Once the LED blew, the whole light was trash. So you can't replace the bulb? What kind of? It's a one and done kind of thing, then. That don't sound right. That's good Golders right there. Heck yeah, man. You know it. You know it. Woo-wee. That right there, I'll tell you what, that made my morning. I've seen lights like that. I have, Joseph, and I'm sure you have too. You know, it's disappointing. You buy a light, you think you can change the bulb, you know? We are so excited about getting down and doing the prospecting in the mountains. We're fit to be tied. We're so excited. I'm telling you. Got some amazing friends going to be down there. There's a bunch of them got together down in that area last week and did some metal detecting. They did some gold prospecting, and I haven't really heard many of the results. I've been looking for the videos coming out, so I can't wait to see that. We're going to the Frank St. Francis Mountain Range here in Missouri. It's in southeast Missouri. One of the oldest mountain ranges, if not the oldest mountain range in North America, quite possibly the entire world. It's 1.4 to 1.5 billion years old. That's billion with a B, not an M. Yeah, it's old. Zaxxon! Top of the morning to you, Zaxxon. Here's some Golges in your cup. Look at that new sticker on there, Zaxxon. Come on with that. Ooh, yeah, it's some crazy old the geology down there. I've never seen anything like it in that geology. It is super crazy. Some of the bedrock down there you can just sit and stare at for days. And some of the stuff we get out of there is just unreal. Peacock ore. I mean, you can go down there and pick up peacock ore. Your Golgers is still brewing. Oh man, Mama Bird, she'll come walking in the room a lot of mornings because I get the coffee started, get her out of bed and get the coffee started while she gets in the shower, and then after she gets out, she'll come in there and I'll be standing there staring at the coffee pot. And she'll say, "Does that help?" I say, "Absolutely helps. It absolutely." That is so awesome, DNA. So awesome. I can't wait. Oh, oh no. I know you guys have been tearing it up, having a good time. Josh and Rob have. I've been enjoying the adventures they've been going on. You got your Goldie's troll hunting mug. There you go, brother. Calvin's getting him a cup, buying him a cup right now. Lisa, top of the morning to you, Lisa. Hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday morning. We're down here on the riverbank having some Golges in your cup. Today's episode's brought to you by the train conductor, that troll hunting expert himself, Hobo Rob Prospecting. 22 amazing people, 21 likes. I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. There's Dan. There's my pal Dan. Maniac Money. He said, yeah, yeah, keep bragging about your troll cup there. You know I will. Oh, his accent says, you getting feisty there? Dan says it's bare knuckle fish fight time for them there Golges in your cups. We are having a lot of fun doing these the all these special lives that we've been doing, guys, with you guys. Telling you what, it's making me and Mama Bird really happy. We're having a good time. CDG, we're looking for straight up channel cat this morning. We're fishing just with some stink bait that we got, some punch bait. We do pretty good usually down here, but it right now it's kind of a transition time for this area. The channel cat are biting, but give it another 2 weeks and they should be tearing it smooth up. Fresh ground coffee, awesome. Scott McClure says, I need a cup of whatever you was drinking last night. I'm just drinking some Golgers, Scott. It's like I am this morning, brother. The best part of waking up is Golgers in your cup. And hunting and fishing and prospecting and being outside picking them mushrooms up. Ooh, we had some congratulations on winning one of the entries into the duck races last night, Scott. I got your name in. Actually, you won two. You won two entries last night. You won two. Joseph won two. Hobo Rob won five. Curmudge won five. And I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Tomcat Josh donated five, and that's one of the ones that Hobo Rob won. He donated five, and that's one that Curmudge won. Then he sent me a message that, and I didn't see it. He donated five more. Dina Littlehell got them and donated five more. And King's Gold New York got them. So man, we got some great, great, great Gold Kingdom family out there, guys. Yeah, I'm not sure about that either, Lisa. I mean, just check with. I would just look at the EPA reports there. You know, look at the mercury levels. That's what you want to check in your fish. You know, as long as your mercury levels are low. I mean, all fish are going to have mercury in them because all waters has got mercury in it. But as long as the levels are low, you're good to go. Lost internet for 3 hours. No, by the time his phone come back on, YouTube had shut down, rolled up the sidewalks. That do happen. It do. I got some other stink bait here that I've never tried. It's still in a package. It's called Secret 7. I've seen guys use it and heard that it was decent, but I've never tried it. Thought about rigging up a pole and pitching some of that out there just to see, you know. I'm less worried about the mercury and more worried about the PFAs and the PFOs around here in lower Michigan. There you go. Yeah. And again, I have no idea. You know, I know here in Missouri and Arkansas and down here in the Ozarks, we have pretty clean waterways. We got some waterways that I wouldn't eat fish out of, don't get me wrong. But for the most part, you know, I'd say 85 to 90% of our waterways are really nice and clean. set your updates for when you're sleeping. That's what I've tried to do, but a lot of times I'll get up and it says, "Your phone did not update last night." Update is available. I think the catfish are on a do not eat list, says Lisa. Gotcha. He says they got snow there this morning. It was chilly this morning here. When I pulled in at the truck thermometer said it was 36 degrees, but the sun's, popping up now and it's supposed to get up to 70 today, so that'll be nice. Jason got snow yesterday too. Dina said the snow was melting there in Coos Canyon finally, and she since made some videos, and I got to see some of them of Swift River and East Branch. It looked like it was flowing pretty good. Yeah, how do they know where to draw the line at in the river, you know? That's one of them things that's like a gray area, you know? The river here is safe, but if you go 15 feet over there, don't wanna eat that. What if my line travels 15 feet down? Or what if one of them fish from 15 feet over there swims up 15 feet and bites my line? 17 degrees there in Minnesota. The real monster hunter coming in here. It's not the 3-foot storm, but it's still snow. Nikki Lee! Nikki Lee! Top of the morning to you, Nikki. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Here's some Golgers in your cup, Nikki. This morning's episode is brought to you by the Hobo Rob Prospecting. Dark brown, light brown, tan, or black. Ooh, I got choices? Oh, this is brand new information. You know what? You choose for me because I like it all. I mean, the dark brown, but some of the leather work that I have now is kind of a light brown, but my son just give me some new dark brown stuff. Yeah, you choose for me. Going to be 70 this weekend, says Scott. I want one, says Nikki. Got 4.5 inches. Man, that is nuts. We've gotten snow in April before, but it's never stuck. I mean, it was just one of them things. Donkey! Welcome in, brother. Top of the morning to you. Here's a little gold just in your cup. Dorothy! Welcome in, Dorothy. Lucinda! Good morning. Let me make you a standard moderator in here, Lucinda. There you go. Deep North says, shoot, if I was up in the UP still, they just got another 2 foot of snow up there 2 days ago. The Upper Peninsula, man, I'll tell you what, that's a world all to itself. Scott McClurry throwing out there. Don't forget, it's Vote Tuesday today. David D. Howdy, David. Welcome in, pal. Would some like to take my place for jury duty? No, thanks, fat cat. You know, the wizard was the other day, he said that during one of his outings that he has scheduled this year, he got picked for jury duty. He said so he may be on the lam because he ain't about to go to jury duty when he can be prospected. Mama Bird told him, he said, we got bail money if you need it. I think it's district voting, Rob. It's not like national voting, but I think it's district voting Tuesday for like your area. Midwest Gold Fever, Tom. Top of the morning to you, Tom. Have a look at this. Have a look at that. Oh, yeah. C-130 rolling down the strip. I C-130 just flew overhead. Paul Van Wolf, top of the morning to you. Doing great, my friend. How are you? Marines Army Mom, welcome in. Broke the record of the most rainfall in the first. Wow, we need rain so bad. Beth had to do jury duty a couple of weeks ago. She told her judge it was against her religious beliefs to cast judgment on others, and they let her go. I've been picked for jury duty a few times. Several times I was chosen to do jury duty because it was fire related. The trials was, and I was chosen in that aspect. Each time that I went in to do jury duty, I knew somebody that was on the jury, and they dismissed me because I knew other people. I guess because I knew so many people. So, oh no, Chief Shepherd knows this guy, this guy, this guy. You're released. Like, oh, okay, well that's cool. Mama Bird got chosen for jury duty, and it was in a murder trial, and she did her thing. I mean, she went in there and yada yada yada. The water is nice here today. It really is. I'm not sure what the water temperature is. I usually check it the night before I go fishing, but I didn't check it last night. The fish don't seem to be biting. I've had one bite this morning. I'm gonna reel that one pole in and check it and cast out in a little bit different spot. Going after the big carps. All right, man. That's awesome. You did some good carp fishing. That last video, that was awesome. He's certified crazy. You don't get jury summons. Right on. The things we do to get out of jury duty. 30 amazing people in here. Appreciate you all. Need to check the bait. I think I'll check the bait on that right pole. And then I think I'll cast it out in a little different place. I do. I'm gonna pitch it a little further down the river. I can't see chat right now. I didn't have no bait on there anyway. That's the reason I wasn't getting a bite, I reckon. It done got my bait off. Something did. I can't even see my poles now because I'm bent over backwards. Somebody scream on the phone there if I get a big old bite. Got him baited back up. Got some Danny King punch bait on there. I'm gonna pitch him out there. Seen something jump out there. Don't know what it was, but it was something. Little different spot. See if that'll entice him anymore. Just we'll check the bait on this other and see how I'm up. Feels like it still has bait on it. I can freshen it up though. We can always freshen it up a little bit. That never hurts nothing. It's got a touch of bait left on it. Yeah, a little bit on there, not a whole lot, but a little bit. I really want to get my boat and go down to Stockton, a place there we call High Point, and do some crappie fishing. They're on the bank just smoking it right there. But with this ankle the way that it is, I wasn't sure I could handle the launch and everything by myself without having somebody there. And I called up an old friend of mine, thought that he might want to go fishing, but he didn't want no part of it. So I decided just to hit the river instead. There we go. We're in there. I got that one way out there. You know, that's a good idea, Scott, but the current here moves so fast, it's hard to bobber fish. My bobber would be up against the bank down there on the left side if I was to try that. But that is a good plan. I'm gonna go back and catch up on Cat. Miller Outdoors! Everybody quit talking about him. He's here. Shh. Quit talking about him. We wasn't planning nothing, Carl. We haven't been talking about you. Top of the morning to you, brother. Here's some Golgers in your cup. Today's episode of Golgers Cup is brought to you by Hobo Rob Prospecting. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, Joseph. Paul does have an awesome channel. Man, he catches some giants too. I ain't gonna kid you now. Some big old carp he does, isn't it there, James? Donkey, thanks for stopping in, brother. Love you, man. You and Beth have a great day. Temp just dropped to 45 as the sun is starting to pop over the Cascades. Wonder if we can get any turkey to gobble over in that old field, because I know there's some over there. I seen him when I drove over the bridge. 57, 607 here, 57 degrees. It's 36 degrees and it's 808 here. Well, it's probably 39 by now. It was 36 when I pulled in. Only going up to 89. Might throw a hoodie in the truck. 89. What are you going to do? I mean, goodness gracious. Cover your plants, man. 89. Are you kidding me one time? I think our high today is supposed to be 76. I do believe. 32 right now, says Dorothy. CDG says it's 21 right there right now. 50 here, but 68 tomorrow, says Tom. Midwest Gold. Your high is 37. Going to do some prospecting tomorrow. Well, I have got the fever to get out there and get my pans in the water, and we're headed down to the mountain ranges next week. We're going to spend, me and Mom Bird's going to spend 5 days down there getting her done. 15. Whew. 24 there, said Lisa. High of 34. Mother Nature gets needs to get some more consistency going on there for Rob. Waiting a few days for the mushrooms at that spot so I can prospect and hunt mushroom. Gotcha. 15 Celsius. Yeah, I believe that's what it is. I think we're the only ones that use the imperial system in the Fahrenheits. Get X-ray sunshine. A lot of people, when it gets hot out, they say, it's so hot out there, I can fry an egg on that rock. Zaxxon can leave them in the refrigerator and fry an egg when it heats up there. A hoodie or two is, I always have a hoodie in my truck too. I think it was last year. It was, I left the house, it was 63 degrees. And it was one of the false summers last year we had. It was like February. We was doing the groundhog challenge last year, and I went down to dig some dirt, some material to give out. And when I got down to the river, it was 32 degrees, and GP was down there with no coat. It was freezing. It was ice everywhere. It was like, what kind of hell is this? But I still did it. Yeah, that's it. Jackets and rain jackets are always in the truck. Green grass, 60 degrees, and there's 3 inches of snow on the ground. Bacchus! Howdy, howdy, Bacchus. No, I got one bite and that's it. I just don't think the fish are biting. I should have went mushroom hunt. I know the crappie are smack tearing it up. Oh yes, talk about briars. Me and Mama Bear, she wanted to for her birthday go mushroom hunting. You guys was there with us, a lot of you. And there was we got in a patch of gooseberry brambles. Oh, son, them things like lit us up. Tell you what, the morels are waiting patiently, getting bigger. That we was picking some nice ones, and they are getting bigger. That's the thing. Uh, I've got some super secret spots that I go to, and we pick a lot. One of them I don't think I get any cell service on, but the others I do. I need to take you guys out there and show you some of them old big dudes that pop up. We got some big crappie here too, here on Table Rock in Stockton. To fish with TNT until green jeans your prospect. I That's just it. We're not allowed to prospect where I'm fishing at right here. I wish I was. I know there's gold in this river. Now there's a place downriver from it about 2 miles. You have to get there by boat. The only way to get down there. But we like to go down there, and we found last year we got a little bit of shiny out of there. It was pretty fun until a birthday party showed up on us. That's a big old morel. I don't know that I've ever weighed any of mine. I've got some giant ones, over the years, last 60 years. I've picked some big ones, but I don't know that I've ever weighed them. I measured some. I've got them several that look the size of a 2-liter bottle. They're that long, that big. Just need some heat. That's right, at least. So around here, we found that when we get a week of night temperatures around the 50-degree mark, 50 or above, after about a week of that with good moisture, that's when we get ours popping up good. Not prospect, you're cleaning the dirt. I had the actual director of the Missouri Department of Conservation a couple of years ago tell me that you wasn't even allowed to move a rock. You couldn't even pick a rock up and move it in a conservation area. And I'm like, okay, well, point taken. Thank you for that information. Got second place last week, Scott says, in the fishing tournament there in Missouri. And I believe you was fishing in the St. Francis River, if I'm not mistaken. If you was there at the KOA, that's the St. Francis River that runs through there. Am I right, Scott? Which comes out, it comes out of the Missouri River, runs through the St. Francis mountain range there. That's where we prospect at. I can't believe you was here in Missouri and we didn't get to hook up with you guys. You weren't allowed to fish the river, only the lake. Ah, you're out of state. That's what it was. You probably didn't have a out of state fishing license. Which the out of state fishing license here, I think, are only like, I don't know, $8, $9 a day, something like that. Caught a 250-pound fat cat, man. That hook hurt. Ooh. Yeah, them with big old strawberries Jason had on there. I just got a shipping notification that the package from the real Mr. Hogan should be delivered at my house today. We've been waiting since March the 23rd. We've been waiting on this package. I did Marines Army, Mom. I was a beast. Wasn't that a giant? Yeah, them were big, big old strawberries. Mama Bird loves strawberries. I absolutely hate them. I despise them. But I like the flavor, the strawberry flavor, like strawberry soda pop or strawberry ice cream. But man, I can't put a strawberry. I can't even put a strawberry on my plate. I had a waitress one time. They knew it was my birthday and they brung a big old cut strawberry shortcake. You know, it was a free thing. They was being nice, but they sung happy birthday and brung it over and set it down, and I started heaving right there in the middle of the restaurant. It was bad. Skipjack Cindy. Cindy, I hope you're having a great day. I'm having a wonderful day, but I just can't get the fish to cooperate. As soon as it warms up just a bit, we're gonna flip the switch on these old channel cat, and I'm gonna start come down here with you guys and start getting some live bait and throwing some creek minnows on there, and we show you some big old fish because we got them in here. Mm-hmm. Fishy, fishy in the brook. Come and get on GP's hook. It, you know, it's the consistency, and I know it's a mental thing with me, but it's the little seeds that are in the strawberry. And then everybody says, "Well, you can't taste." Well, I can taste them. I'm gonna tell you right now. It's like, and it's the same thing with me with jam. I love jelly. Jelly of any kind, I will eat. Absolutely love it. Jam, oh my God. I can't do jam. And I've never been able to. Even as a little kid, I wasn't able to eat it. It was just one of them things. GP's kind of a weirdo like that. And I can eat anything. I eat stuff that make a Billy go puke, but strawberries ain't one of them. I just can't do the strawberries. Have I ever tried seedless strawberries? I didn't even know there was such a thing, but it's a mental thing at this point with me. I can see a strawberry. Mama Bird, like I said, she'll eat them all the time, and I will even buy her strawberries. However, I can't watch her eat them. You know, we can't do that whole romantic feed you strawberry thing because I'd be heaving. Romance over. Strawberry preserves. That thinks makes me think about a MASH episode. Imagine that, me thinking about a MASH episode. There's an episode where Hawkeye gets a rare French wine and he puts a bulletin up on the bulletin board that he wants to share it with a special someone. And it's a good episode. Daniel, welcome in, my friend. Let me make you a standard moderator. And you can connect to these other channels and they can connect to you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Preserves are where it's at. I can do I can do a lot of preserves. I love preserves. I love jelly, but I can't do the jam thing. You remember that episode? Yeah. Yeah. It was a good one. The whole nursing staff got together and coerced where they ended up drinking the whole bottle of this rare wine, and Hawkeye never got a sip of it. They showed him his just reward. Strawberry with fruit dip. I watch MASH every single day. I watch at least, an episode or so of MASH, and same as Gunsmoke. I have them all on DVD. I watch them on DVD. That way, there's no commercials or nothing like that. Cindy says fruit dip is yum. I don't know if I've ever had fruit dip. I love fruit. I'm sure I have. Probably just didn't know what I was eating. Come home from the Army cadet just in time to watch MASH. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Cream cheese and marshmallows. That sounds delicious. Wesley Hatfull. Welcome in, Wesley. Top of the morning to you. We're having a little Golgers in your cup. Today's episode's brought to you by Hobo Rob Prospecting. My pal, the train conductor. Choo choo. The same way about Brussels sprouts. So it ain't just me, I mean, and I don't know why. I'm sure it's psychosomatic with me, but I can't have a strawberry on my plate. It's okay to eat entire category on adult sites bird feeding. Well, oh, add a little vanilla extract and it's fruit dip. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Voila! Fruit dip surprise. Okra. I love okra. Okra, it for me, okra tastes really, really, really good. But, a lot of people find it to be kind of slimy because of the inside of it and stuff. But I enjoy okra. It tastes a whole lot like okra to me. Oh, oh, I got a gobble. You guys hear that gobble? I got a gobble from right over that way. Only snozberries taste like snozberries, says Brewers. You told Mama Bird that the other night. She liked to spit out her snozberries. Yes, I do, turkey hunt, Tom. That ain't a creepy crawly critter in the Ozarks that this old country boy don't chase. I'm gonna tell you right now. Come on with that. I trap, I hunt, I fish, I forage, I do it all. Hot boiled peanuts. I like boiled peanuts. Top of the morning to you, birds. Top of the morning. Here's some Goldies in your cup this morning, brother. Never got into trapping. I don't do as much as of it as I did when I was a kid. Because when I was younger, I used to love to wade these old rivers and set my traps and stuff out, and done pretty good doing it. For a kid. And I call myself a kid up to the point where I at least hit 50. I was a kid until I was in my 50s. I'm still just a grown boy. Not enough salt and peanut butter. Did some beaver trap before. Nasty critters to the skin. More work than fun for me at that point. Yeah, that's the way it was too. I do a lot of predator hunting in the wintertime when the snow's on the ground. Uh, Coyote and fox and uh, bobcats around this area. And anymore, they're not worth skinning out. I used to skin them out and sell their hides, but I used to make, back then I'd get sometimes $20, $25 off a Yodi hide, and anymore I can skin one out and won't get $7 off of it. And it's like, well, that ain't worth bringing it in. Snare traps are amazing. I like to set snares traps up. They're a lot of fun. I caught a deer in one of my snare traps one time. I caught Oh, and then I got a story to tell about actually, I've done that twice in 2 different locations with a snare trap. Once in the middle of the night, this was during an actual survival training exercise where we had 8 people out there, me and another trainer did, and we were in a survival situation. Of course, it was mock situation that we had set up, but still, we was at a place called Piney Creek Wilderness, and it's got some mountain ranges and deep hollers. Well, we got this here, uh, caught a deer in the snare in the middle of the night. We wouldn't have known that it was in there, but all of a sudden we heard this cougar start howling, and me and Paul, my brother Paul, the other instructor, we was like, we better go check this out, because it was making some weird noises. So we flipped the lights on, and of course we had sidearms because we were the instructors, and the cougar was the deer in its mouth, pulling it off the snare. We let it have it. We didn't do anything. We just backed away. It's like, it's yours, man. Good job. There's another owl. I got owls answering me. I want one of them chicken shirts. Adventure prospecting. The fishing stinks right here right now, but I've only got one bite, and I wasn't able to do the takedown on him. I missed him. Thank you, Kyle. Appreciate that. But you know what? I'm having a good time. I was going to go out to the lake where I knew I was going to tear up some crappie today, but with this fractured ankle of mine I got going on, I was afraid that I might have some issues uh, with the boat. Launching and landing the boat by myself. So I decided to hit the bank instead. So here we are. we have bobcat season that opens up, and then it runs for quite a ways. And a lot of times, I have more time, so many times, been turkey hunting. Out there, chip, 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 and I have bobcats come in on me. I've had uh, coyotes come in on me. And, in that situation, and at this time, I was bow hunt. I love to turkey hunt with my bow. That's kind of my thing. I love archery, but don't get me wrong, I take my shotgun too. But uh, I have taken so many yotes with my bow, and during the fall of the year, bobcats as well when they're in season. We have two turkey seasons here. We have a spring and a fall turkey season. Spring, I usually hunt with my shotgun, and fall I hunt with my Hoyt, my bow. I got that old owl fired up. Do the bobcats read the? Well, you know what? Some of them I think do. He's moving closer. I've seen him. He's. Let me zoom in, guys. That owl is moving up on us. He's up there. I don't know if you guys can see him or not. You got two turkey Caesars too. He's a nice owl. Surely that dude can see me and knows I'm a person and not an owl. I sure hate to be violated by an owl. I talk about a blooper scene. That's exactly what he's doing, Tom. And he's kind of just bouncing from limb to limb, getting closer. We see it in live action. That gives a whole nother meaning to GP and the Hooters. Yins probably can't hear it, but there's a turkey that's sounding off every time that owl hoots and every time I hoot. I'd say it's 60 yards away, that turkey is. Communicating with nature. Joseph says no means no. I'm sure the owl will respect that. I'm not sure about that. You guys see him? He's a big owl. I'm really going to jack with him here. Better get a safe word. The safe word is pew pew. That gobble just fired him up even more. I think I've aroused his appetite without bedding it back down. Safe word is Hooters, says Jason. Bruce, I think he was in my live when I was doing this, and Mr. Green Jeans was down here. He just nodded and walked away. Tell it you don't want to swing that way. That's just it. I'm pretty good at making. I grew up a poor boy, so my toys was outside, with sticks and rocks and playing around in the fields and the mud and the blood and the gravel bars, and I I would imitate these old sounds, that I heard, these turkeys and cranes and deer, and they all communicate in different ways, and I got pretty far at it. But I don't know what I'm saying. I can imitate the noise, but I don't know what I'm telling 'em. Right? Venture prospecting, thanks for coming in. Oh, he flew. I don't know if you guys seen him leave or not. He left. I think he finally decided that he didn't want no part of GP. I grew up in the city. Smokers, tweakers, crackheads, and bums all have their own communication as well. Yeah, but you can mimic the language, but do you really know what you're saying? I mean, come on with it one time. I used to do a lot of squirrel hunting, and you the thing about squirrel hunting is just like any other hunt is patience. When you're squirrel hunting out there, you go out there and you stalk and spot hunt and still hunt. And you find a good spot and you sit down. Usually, around, some place has got the hole in the tree that you can see where they've been chewing around, a good nest tree. And you set up down there. I like to set up before the sun comes up, and then you see them start coming out. And the trick's not to shoot the first squirrel or the second squirrel or the third squirrel. You wait. You let them move around. You keep your eye going, and then you wait until there's several out there, and then you take one of them, and then you wait, and then you imitate the squirrel sound so that make the other squirrel come out to alert and bark at you, and then you take another one, and then another, and you just repeat this process. But that man, they'll stick them old heads out. Pow. Right, Joseph? They have the new earbuds that translate. Maybe you can invent it to animals. Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that be cool? Hey, Lynn, welcome in, Lynn. Let me turn you into a standard moderator, my friend. Welcome to the Gold Kingdom. Hope you're having a wonderful day. We're down here having some Golders in our cup, just having a little fun. We had some owls talking to us a while ago. Had some turkey over here gobbling at us. A lot of times in the same hickory tree. That's right. That's right, my friend. Not a problem, man. Welcome to the Gold Kingdom. Here's top of the morning to you. We're having some Goldies in our cup. I'm going to do the little secret. Fishy, fishy in the brook. Come and get on GP's hook. Y'all could talk to my dogs and cats. Oh, 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 look at here. Look at that right pole. You guys watching that? He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. We got a little womp. Come on. Oh, oh, come on. Let's see that womp, womp, womp. Come on. That fishy, fishy song worked. Will we like what we heard? Probably not, Joseph. Yeah, that right poke got it a womp. Yeah, same way here. Same way here, Jason. I talk to the dogs all the time, and Mama Bird, she thinks it's so funny. There's a lot of times, man, that I will have Mama Bird rolling in tears from what the dogs are conveying to her, especially Nugget, the gold diving dog. It's about time for him to start his diving training some more. I had him last year. I could take a specific thing and throw it into the water, and that little dude would dive down there and get it. He's cool. Got some coffee and woke up now. How old when talking does not actually scare the fish? Glenn says, according to recent study using AI to analyze crow speech, crows spend a lot of time talking shit about people they don't like. I like you, Glenn. Yep, your dad just wanted you to shut up, quit talking, and stop asking so many questions. That's right. Oh, there was a big hit on that left pole. We need to check that right one because I thought he was going to take it and run, but he never did. That left pole just got a big womp. Birds tell what the cleanest cars are. Right, Dorothy? I think the birds have got something against Mama Bird. She can park in the middle of the field, not a tree around. We'd be gone for 2 hours, come back, and her car is covered with crap. I'm watching that, Jason. It's acting weird. That left pole got a heck of a bite, though, and it didn't, it just hit it one time. Just a hard whomp. I'm going to check that right pole. I think Jason may be on to something. I don't know. A lot of times when I see that slow pull like it's doing, a lot of time we got some big old crawdads in here. We got crawdads in here, that are 10, 11, 12 inches long. They look like lobsters. And a lot of times one of them old big crawdaddies, he'll grab that thing and suck it up under there. Let's wheel him in. Let's wheel him in and see what it is. See if there's something on there. Nada. Swing and a miss. There's where my slow drift was coming from that we was seeing, Jason. I picked up some old moss in there, some debris. You see that? And that's why we was getting that slow, steady pull that we was seeing. Get all that old nasty off her. It's a beautiful morning and the sun shining through. Be wild to see a crawdad that big. Whenever when it warms up enough that Mama Bird says it's warm enough, we're gonna go floating, which ain't gonna be too much longer. Uh, I'll show you some of them old big crawdads. We'll take you guys with us, and I'll show you some of them. We like to get them a couple times a year and have big crawfish fry. Big crawfish broil. You know what I mean. You know. I mean, come on, man. It's crawfish. They're good. Some fine eating. Got him all baited back up. Gonna pitch him out there one time. I'm gonna throw him down just a little bit. Put him over in there. Oh, there's some geese up there. There we go. There we go. Beautiful geese up there. Randy, welcome in, Randy. Roseanne, top of the morning to you. Let me add you as a moderator. Welcome to the Gold Kingdom. Hope you're having a wonderful morning. Clint, there's my pal Clint. Welcome in, Clint. Love me a crawfish ball. Pier coops, howdy, howdy. Got up and baited my line and had some great people come. Got 25 people coming in. Appreciate that. 40 likes. Man, that humbles me. Please remember to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't. It's free, and anything free is worth saving up for. I've gotten a couple good bites, Clint. Missed them both. GP just done missed them, but I had some fun. Boy, you missed it earlier. You'll have to go back and rewatch this. We had some owls talking to us over here and some turkey gobbling. We got some beautiful, beautiful. An eagle, big eagle, flew overhead a while ago. We got some geese over here. Yeah, don't let Mom Bird know I missed them. It is a beautiful spring day, Randy. It was a little chilly this morning when I first got down here, but it's warming up fast. It's going to be up in the 70s. Wonder if they got the bait on that left pole, because they got a good hit a while ago. Just one, and then just left it alone. I'm gonna check it. This old man's gonna check it and see. He said, "Check it, GP, check it." That owl moved down. I just heard him way back there. Well, he got my bait. Right, wrong, or indifferent, he got my bait. I got some of that different kind of bait I wanted to try today. I've never tried it before. Secret Sevens. I think Clint's used it before. I don't know if it's any good or not, but always like to try new stuff. You got a bunch. Was it the whites you was catching, Clint? I know the whites are really biting here, and the crappie have hit the bank here, and that's what I wanted to do today. I wanted to go crappie fishing, but I didn't think I could handle my boat by myself with this fractured foot. Usually it's no problem, but I was afraid I'd get down there and run into some issues, and I'd be the only one down there, one of them kind of things. So I didn't take it out. It's kind of like Danny King's. Well, I got some of it here. I picked it up. I picked it up at the Walmart. They had it on the markdown aisle. Had it for $4.50. I thought, you know what? I'll give that a try. And I've not put it on a hook yet. I've not even opened it. Let's open it. Let's open it and see what it looks like together. You want to? Well, it does not smell nothing as bad as the Danny King's does, but it kind of puts you in the mind of Catfish Charlie, the old Catfish Charlie, the way the odor is to me. I'll sure give it a go. Stir, push, smear, and take out, and you're ready to cast. So next time we bait, I'll bait with some of that. Ever try graham crackers and strawberry soda bait? I have not. River fishing's always, I have to agree. I love river fishing. Right tip, Jason says. Good, thank you, Jason. I wasn't even paying attention. Well, honestly, half the time I'm out here fishing, you guys are catching the fish, and I'm you're the ones telling me my pose movement. Looks like baby shit. It does, God. I ain't gonna kid you none, man. It looks just like it. Just got back. No, Wesley, I did. I missed one though. I missed one, if you can believe that. We had no Al talking to us, and I just having a good time speaking with him, and then looked up, my pole was dancing around. I freshened the bait up on both of them just now, popped out there. Let's see. Well, if I can talk somebody around here to go back out maybe tomorrow or the next day, uh, go out in my boat with me, I may do some crappie fishing and bring you guys in and show you some of them big old Mac Daddy crappies we have here in the Table Rock Lake and the Stockton Lake in this area. Clint, I did the Golders fishy, and as soon as I did, I got the bite. It was that quick. Yeah, that right pole, it is in the current, right in the current out there. But that's what Jason says. I got my eyes on it, but I keep trying looking over at chat, so I'm probably gonna miss it. You've not seen the fish dance? There will be no fish dance today. Mama Bird specified. GP, she said, if you go fishing, promise me you will not. She said, promise me two things: that you will not fall in and you will not try to dance with that broken ankle. I said, okay, Mama Bird, I promise you. Bacchus says he'll crappie fish with me. Well, get down here, Bacchus. We'll go. Try to be here by 5:30, and we'll in the morning, and we'll head down to Table Rock, and we'll get there about daybreak. and we do some snagging and crappie fishing. Technically, you could jump in and still, yeah, technically I could. And she did specify, don't dance with that broken ass ankle of yours. That's her words. I could probably do like a one-legged pogo dance, and then I wouldn't be using my broken ass ankle. Rocket says I'll be there in 2 days. Could still do the boogie, yeah. I could dance in my chair. I pulled that my shoe off yesterday after Mama Bird got home. We was actually Mama Bird walked in the door at the same time that King's Gold called me. So I was talking to King's Gold and then put it on speakerphone. We all had a fun little chat session going on there. But I pulled my shoe off and she was like, damn, because it was a blurple collar with this stark black line right below my ankle bone, right where I broke it at. And she was like, that looks so painful. It really not that bad. It looks worse than it is. Gangsters don't dance, they boogie. Clint, I was cutting my grass, Clint, and I was pulling the mower backwards. I was cutting the front, and there's a little bit of a slope, and I was pulling my mower backwards like I do every time right there in this one spot. And my old gimp leg just gave out on me, and I went down and hurt my pride and landed on my right ankle. It was folded up under me, and I knew instantly that it wasn't right. But that was last Tuesday. That was a week ago. It's been 7 days. Hell, it's healed up by now. Are you kidding me? 7 days. It's healed up. It's like a brand new ankle now. That's why I ain't been on, yeah. I went mushroom hunting twice. I walked about 2.5 miles on it through the woods. Oh, I should have showed you guys that thorn. So I got this. I've got a pair of lace up hiking boots on. You guys see here. That's what I generally wear my old pullover boots because they're simple and easy to get on and off, and you never know. But since I broke that, I started wearing these lace ups, good and tight. That's what the doctor told me to do. He didn't put no cast or walking cast or nothing on. Said it would heal faster this way. So you know what? I'm gonna let him be the doctor. Dryland fish, aka morel mushrooms. Yeah, we have been. We've been getting them too, man. Between me, Mama Bird, and my son and daughter-in-law, this last weekend, I'd say we picked right at 160, something like that. And they're just starting. They're really just starting. Just hit 1,400 subs. Cool. That's awesome, Tom. Congrats, brother. Last night we give away well, we started out we was gonna give away 10 spots into the dono duck races for the mash boxes. The mash boxes are so sweet. But we ended up, I think, giving away 14. And I told Mama Bird, I said, I'm gonna give a couple away during live tomorrow's live while I'm having some Golders in my cup. She said, good, you should, because we get two different crowds. And the thing is you don't during the duck races, the no duck races, you don't have to be present to win. Uh, you do have to let me know what your address is to get the prize, though. Absolutely dehydrating some. What we actually do, the way that we store ours is we dry them out. We put them on, lay them out on a cookie sheet with some parchment paper, dry them out, and then put them in Ziplocs, and then vacuum seal the Ziplocs, and then freeze them. And we found that's way even better than dehydrating them. When they come out, then when you pull them out of the freezer the next year or whenever, 5, 6 months down the road, and put them in some water, they just, so good. I don't mind the difference, says Bacchus. I don't either. I'm different as than anybody. So last night, the way that I was doing this, some of it we was just doing hashtag comment pickers, but I was asking mass trivia questions last night. And the first person that would type in the chat, whatever the correct answer was, they won a free entry into the Dono Duck races. Now the entries are only a buck, we keep it simple, a buck a duck, and then that way everybody can participate that wants to participate. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I have kept whenever I put them into the duck races, I'll put, like, an asterisk beside them if it's a gifted entry. We have had several times people that have won gifted entries win the duck race, and I think that's awesome. So let me think of a good MASH trivia question that I could ask. I just heard car pull in behind me. Clint says he don't know MASH all that well. Here's the question, for a free entry into the Dono Ducks races to be held on the evening starting at 5 o'clock on April the 13th, Monday, April 13th, that's next Monday. What was Radar O'Reilly's hometown? What was Radar O'Reilly's hometown? The first person to put it in chat will get a free entry into the duck race. It is a nice view, Glenn. It really is. Big old crane flying over. Waiting to see who puts it in there first. Radar O'Reilly's hometown. I can tell you that if Crash was in here right now, he could probably tell you what it was. Glenn's got the state right. Glenn does have the state right. I'm looking for his hometown, the name of the city and the state. Intercourse, Pennsylvania. That is incorrect, but hey, it was a good guess, Joseph. Climax, Michigan. Scott McClurry says Iowa. That is the right state. I'm looking for the name of the city, guys. Come on. Oh, there it is. Brewers got it. It's Iowa. Bing, 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 bing. I'm going to screenshot that. Prospector, Brewers. I said it to him when first said, Scott, scroll up. I'm looking. I'm looking. I'm looking. I'm scrolling up, Scott. I don't see it on here, Scott. I don't see it. Does anybody else see where Scott said it to him? He did say Iowa. Oh, right after I asked. I didn't scroll up that far. Well, I'm going to tell you what. Brewers and Scott both are going to get an entry. I'm going to put Scott another in. He won 2 last night. Scott knows. He knows what's some mash. I'm going to tell you right now. Yep, I see it there. Just after Clint said he didn't know mash. Yep. And that, you know what? That's what you guys are doing. You guys are helping me because I can't read all this stuff. So, but Scott and Brewers are both going to get a free entry, a free duck. Brewers won a duck last night too, and Glenn Campbell's. Hobo Rob says I don't even have to look. If Glenn said it, I'm gonna put it in there because Hobo Rob's got the keys to the kingdom. So Glenn, Rob, and Scott. Screenshot that. Tomorrow night, during tomorrow's special Wednesday night, special Wednesday night live, celebrating Miller Outdoors milestone 500 subscriber he reached on YouTube. My brother Carl, we're going to be giving away some more prizes, and we're going to be giving away some more entries into the duck races. The donation duck race is to be held on the 13th. Glenn, Scott, and Jeffro. Perfect. Thank you. Great. I just screenshotted that. Right. Congrats, Carl. Carl's been working some crazy, crazy, stupid hours since he got back from vacation. And I mean, he had I think he had 13 hours in yesterday when he left work, and then just one day, and then today he's got to do the same thing. But tomorrow he's going to get off early because he's going to have 30 some hours in, and they want him to work all these hours, but they don't want to do the overtime. And y'all, you know how it is. You guys know how it is. I know he was super disappointed because he had to call me and tell me. He said, "Brother, they're not going to let me off work because my partner broke his leg last weekend and he can't cover me now." So, and he was flying down. He's got his own plane and he was going to fly down. He showed me all the fuel stops and everything. He was ready. He's not going to be able to make it. Right stick is dipping. Thank you, CDG. Well, we got some of that Secret 7 we're going to put on there, and we're going to try that the next time I change bait here, which is going to be pretty quick. Just the current pulling, says Clint. Still 17 people in here. Thank you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think next month, Grease Monkey's coming down. He's going to spend 3 or 4 days with me and Mama Bird prospecting and fishing. We're gonna we're gonna go out to Table Rock, try to put him on some of them big old crappie down there. I don't know, but we need them, Brewers. We need them. They don't want to play with him. That's right, Wesley. You got that right. It may have that right pole may have traveled down enough that it's crossed my other pole. Looking at the lines, I got looks like the one's almost straight out in front of it, but that right one, I threw it so far out in the current, I think it took it down, so it may be crossing up. We'll see when we reel it in. They might both come in. I'm try some of this premium catfish dip bait. Let's go ahead and try that. This dipping pole here, it's not hitting it, no whomping, but it is dipping. I think it's the current, but let's try it. Let's see. Feels like it got my bait, whatever it was. Well, it's still quite a bit on there. They didn't get it all by no means either. But I want to try this new stuff. Never tried this before. And I picked some up because they had it on the clearance aisle there at the Walmart. I thought, for $4.50, I'm gonna have to give that a go. It may be to catch me out. It may not be either. The consistency feels like it will stay on the hook better. That's a plus. It's some pretty thick stuff. Boy, she doesn't have the stink that the Danny King's does. I'm gonna tell you. It smells, don't get me wrong, but it don't smell nothing like the Danny King. We'll just see. We got the Secret Seven on the right, and we got the Danny Kings on the left. Come on with it. Let's see what we got going here. They didn't have any at the Cabela's. Do you guys have an Academy Sports, Lisa? That's where I've been finding it. Smear it on like a bagel. A snorkel and mask put on leather. Yeah, there you go. I've seen some big old fish diving in here we used to train a lot here, and then I've done a couple rescues down here. Well, they were recoveries, not rescues. I did do a rescue up though, where I was able to get the young man out of the water. Cabela's, Dunham, and Walmart. Walmart carries it sometimes. Uh, we have my local Walmart used to carry it, but they don't no more. But if I drive into Springfield at the one of the Walmarts up there, they do have it. I thought the same thing, Clint, on the current. So that if you noticed, I didn't throw this one in the current. I threw it just before I got to the current. There's that eagle back. Hey, buddy. Academy Sports does stock it, but if you don't have an academy, you don't have one. I contacted them and they never got back with me. I was really disappointed. I sent them an email through their website, Danny King's, to see, just to say, hey, I've tried your product, I like it. And I also seen if they had any kind of programs where you guys might get a little bit of a discount. Uh, and they never got back with me. I don't know if they're just busy or if they just don't like to communicate with patrons. I don't know. The Eagle says there's fish swimming there. Absolutely. We got a Northwoods and a Frank's a bit north of me. I'll have to check them too. I think I don't know if you guys have boom gars or not. Bomb gars, it's like a home and farm supply. I have found it at bomb gars too, but it's $1 higher at bomb gars than it is at the other places. I got my pole setting in the stands. I'm having some Golgers with my friends. There ain't no fish on the bank. I'll just keep on the try. I want to see the eagle. Grab your hooked fish and watch it fly, fly it like a kite. You're a big old eagle, man. That dude is circling that field over there. This really isn't a very good test for that secret seven, whether or not it's going to get a bite, because I've gotten 3 bites in 2 hours with Danny Kings, and that is highly unlikely. That's just not the norm that I have found for Danny Kings here. I'm gonna think of another match trivia question that you guys might know, and we'll get away another spot or two or three. Let me see here. We'll do an easy one. Here's an easy one. I bought a pole and a reel from rummage sale. I want to rig it specifically for catfish. Oh, $5. Hell, you stole that. That is so cool, Lisa. All right, here's the question. Very easy one. Major Frank Burns. Everybody knows who Major Frank Burns was. What was Major Burns' nickname? What was Major Burns' nickname? First one to put it in chat's going to get a free entry into the Dono Duck Race. You guys know what it is. I can see him going in there. Watch the juvenile eagle steal a fish from the juvenile. Oh, wow. Looks like autocorrect is correcting you guys' spelling. I still haven't seen the right spelling. Bacchus is really close. And so is Joseph. There it is. Jason E. Minor got the right spelling in. So I'm going to tell you what, guys, because of that and the internet, let me get this on screen. There's 4 of you guys that I know that's what you was trying to write. So Rob, Jason, Joseph, and Bacchus. Rob, Jason, Joseph, and Bacchus. You guys just won one. I can't see your answer. What the heck? I can see you typing it in here, and I'm on all chat. What the heck? Pity prize. I'm trying to see why I can't see your answer. And I do not see it. Rob don't see it either. And neither does Jason. Sorry, Scott, you got McClurried, man. I don't know if you hit the send or not. I went Yeah, that's what I did. I refreshed it and made sure I was on all chat. If I can get one of my mods to drop in Hobo Rob, Bacchus, King's Gold, and Jason, so I can screenshot that. Just I didn't see yours either, Wesley. It didn't post in chat, says Action. Bud Files, welcome in. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't know why it did that. That's twice we missed it. Thank you, Action. Appreciate you, my friend. Got it. We'll do another one. Give Scott another chance. Scott is on fire. He knows these ones. Scott needs to be on panel playing the game come Mondays. What Scott needs to do. Thank you, Rob. Yeah, Zaxxon is quick. Zaxxon, he is like the, YouTube master. He's fast on that stuff. We need a fishy in the frying pan. I agree. I agree. I got a big old bowl full of morel mushrooms at home that I'm gonna have with supper tonight. Be good if we had some fresh, but somebody else gonna have to catch them because I ain't smart enough. Not today. But I got some chicken quarters, some big old chicken quarters that I set out just to be safe. Hey, Rocky Mountain Prospector, Brad Hayden, welcome in. Fisherman Soul, come on in, brother. Let me make you a standard moderator. That way you can connect to these other great people and they can connect to you. Welcome to the Gold Kingdom. Winner of the duck race is the 13th. Yes, sir. The Dono duck races for the mash boxes are on the 13th, and they will be we're going to start at 5. We probably won't start the races until about 6 to give everybody a chance to get in, that want to get in. We'll give it an hour or so. But we're going to be doing a lot of chat giveaways too. But the boxes are going to be cool. The boxes are going to be amazing. They're going to have at least a minimum quarter gram in the boxes. They're going to have pay dirt. I made these little IV bottles up. They're cool looking. They're going to have little miniature army men in the boxes, harmonica, Hershey's bar. It's about the Korean War. It's about the MASH, 1950 to 1953. Burris says the managing mods are deleting you, Scott. That's what's going on. Thank you, Clint. Jason says, Brewer, shh. Angela, top of the morning to you. Welcome in. Brewer said something. Can't see him. Too funny. I love you guys so much. This is great. This is great. Had a couple young men walk down. They're setting up over on the gravel bar. And I don't know what they're fishing for yet, but they have got a lot of fishing gear with them. Hopefully it ain't catfish because they don't seem to be biting. I should have just went ahead and took my old crippled broken ankle down and put my boat in. I'm pretty sure I can do it. It's just if I go to Stockton, they're at High Point, and I'm launching it. It's not going to be an issue. It's going to be putting it back on the trailer by myself if the wind comes up. That will be the only issue. And I don't really think I'd have an issue on that. It's pretty easy launch boat and load boat. Clint's halfway to his 50. Everybody make sure to sub up to Clint. Sub up to all you great channels. I mean, sub each other. Clint's trying to get 50 so he can do some lives. And he's been sending me some pictures. He's been catching some big old fish. He got on the whites yesterday and just smack tore them up. Keep it fair. Keep it fair. Man, we've been on here for 2 hours. I haven't, a little over 2 hours. I haven't even rung a fish in on the bank. This is the first time this year that I didn't catch a fish down here. First time. Is GP going to get skunked? It's looking like it. I love evening fishing. It's it's a little harder now, since how me and Mama Bird's kind of switched roles. I'm kind of the stay-at-home trophy husband now, and she's still working because I'm retired, but Mama Bird's still working. Uh, so it's a little harder for me now to do the evening fishing because I got to get all of everything done up for Mama Bird for when she gets home in the evening, so you don't feel like she has to do a bunch of housework. It is, Angela. It's a beautiful day. It was a little chilly this morning when I first got here, but it has since warmed up considerably. And I've got a hoodie on and a little light jacket, and I'm plenty warm. I'm not cold at all. J. Paul, welcome in, J. Paul. We're gonna try this whole Dono Duck Spot giveaway one more time here. Give everybody another chance to win a free entry into the donation duck races for Mac for an amazing mash boxes. We're right now we got to set up to where we're going to do two duck races, but if we get enough, and I think we probably will. We did last time. If we get enough, we're going to do three. If we get enough off of them, this just helps pay for the shipping. Shipping charges went up April 1st. They went up 8% straight across the board. They said it was temporary, but I have never known shipping charges to be temporary. It's a rough life being a trophy husband, but somebody's got to do it, right? Yeah, I got that. I would love to say I coined that phrase, but I did not. I got that from Any Fins, Bob Any Fins. He said, "Yeah, GP, you're like me. You're a trophy husband." And then the Golgers in your cup. I would love to say that that was my ideal too, but it wasn't. I got the ideal from Golgers in your cup that graciously give me that ideal from Stony Creek Spark Chasers, my pal. Trying to think of a good. I got quiet because I'm thinking. I'm gonna make this question, this mash question, a little bit harder, and I'm trying to think of a good one. Georgianne, welcome in. Top of the morning to you, Georgianne. Hope you're having a wonderful day. We're having some Golders in your cup. Trying to catch some channel cat. I haven't caught a fish this morning. And we're giving away some spots on the Dono Duck races, the mash Dono Duck races. For that one of a kind mash IV bottles filled with at least a quarter gram of gold. Okay, I got the question here. I got the question. What was the name of the app Klingers, you guys know Klinger. What was the name of Klinger's favorite hot dog spot in Toledo, Ohio? What was the name of that place where they sent all the way to get these special hot dogs? Stoney is up to, he's always building something cool and he's good at that stuff. Boom, I seen that one, Scott. He come in hard, fast, he got it. Pacos, Hungary, Tony Pacos. We got, and Scott and Wesley were, I mean, the time on these both says side by side. So they both win a spot in there. Congratulations. Scott and Wesley, you just won a free entry. And guys, that's a real place. Paco's Hot Dogs is a real place. It's still open in Toledo, Ohio. Boom shaka chaka, boom shaka. Congrats, Scott and Wesley. That's right. That's right, guys. Scott is on it. You know, he needs to be. I'm telling you, Scott, send me that email. You got my email and tell me that you want to be on panel to play the board game MASH. I think there's one spot left to play, maybe two, because James of all Jameses, you guys know James, he wants to be on panel and play, but he sent me an email last night, said he really don't know nothing about MASH, and if somebody else would rather do it, he would rather see them do it. But he'll be there if not. So either way. That was a fun episode. Oh, your laptop won't let you be on stream anymore. Oh man, that stinks. Well, you're good at it. You're good at it. And we are going to be doing questions in chat Monday night, so make sure you're there. Now, the questions in chat that we'll be doing Monday, at first, a few of them will be to give away some entries, but then once we close the entries into the duck race and we ask questions like that for chat, you guys will be winning prizes. We got small chat bags made up, and just fun little gift sets. Yeah, me too, Wesley. I love that show. There's a lot of reasons I love that show. Uh, there's a question I almost asked you that I already set aside that is it's not about MASH, it's directly about the Korean War. And I'm not going to ask the question though, but I'm going to ask it during live and see who knows it. There is some people out there that will know this question. I know they are. Yeah, there you go, Brewers. You can use the phone. Same issues. Brewers come up and play. Brewers is pretty good on that too. A lot of those people, 5 o'clock on Wednesdays or on a Monday is sometimes hard to be. Mondays are Mondays. We all know that. And that's kind of why we chose Mondays to do our normal lives, is because that's usually when people are having a crappy part of their week. We want to make you smile and enjoy the week. I know there's a lot of Mondays. Mama Bird is just having a horrible day because it's Monday. We'll be in your old neighborhood, a rough place. Right? Right, it is. It's a 180-degree salute. The thing is uh Hawkeye and Trapper or BJ actually got in trouble for uh one time for replacing the salute with a thumbs up. Yeah, Hawkeye waves his salute. You can count the times that Hawkeye salutes. That's a fun Easter egg thing is to count, and it's I think it's 5 times in the entire series that he salutes. Right? That's not the norm. And I get skunk fishing and stuff all the time, but usually I'm lucky, and that's what it amounts to. Give a man a little luck and anything will work for brains. But it's looking like I'm gonna get the big old skunk on this one. This will 100% be the first time that I've ever done a fishing live and got skunked. It'll be if I don't catch one. Bacchus, you have a great day, brother. You be safe in all your journeys, my friend, and have yourself a wonderful day. Pull the left pole close to the bank some. It's fairly close now, but let let's give that a go. I think I lost my bait on my left pole. Let me see. It feels like I don't have no bait on here, Clint. I don't. It was That's why I wasn't getting a bite on it. So I'm gonna bait it back up one more time, and then we're gonna try it for a little bit longer, and then I'll get off. Ain't no sense in me wasting y'all's time in here. I ain't catching no fish today. I ain't catching no fish. I'll have to go to some of them good fisherman channels to see some fishing because this ain't one of them. Not today, it ain't. We got him all baited up there. Some fresh Danny Kings on there. And I'm gonna take Clint's advice and I'm gonna get this one out of the current, get down here on the flat and see if I can make that happen. I'm only about 15 foot off the shoreline. Let's see if one might just swim up there and go to womp womp. A truffle shuffle like in the Goonies. That's right. That's why they call it fishing and not catching. Been there, done that. And that's just it. We all have. We've all went down there and thought we were just going to smack smooth, tear them up, and just never even get a nibble. At least I've got a few bites today. We got to see the poles move. Mama Bird says shuffle, or Lisa says Mama Bird said shuffle of no kind. Lisa, Mama Bird will be absolutely glad to hear that you are adhering to her rules that she has placed on me. Well, I don't know what I disrupted, and I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but I have got no. I cast it out there, and the bubbles started coming up right where I cast it at. Can you guys see that? No bird, no rules, says Zaxton. Mama Bird's my good luck. She has been for 43 years, my good luck, Sean. We've been together 43, been married 40 of them. Yeah, yeah, Clint. That's what I'll say. And they're still coming up. I mean, it's crazy. Look at this. I got to get on them. There they are. It's just bubbling up out of there. Usually means no big turtle up under there fixing to attack. Did she require 4 minutes of YouTube? Zaxxon, I'll do that. I think I can do that. I I may not be brave enough to do that, you know? I have run into machine gun fire, hundreds, possibly thousands of burning buildings, but I'm not going to stand toe to toe with Mama Bird anytime. Ain't going to happen, man. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Kyle. That's what, yeah, no T words. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think I awoke the beast when I threw up closer up there. The bubbles are gone now. What I hate to see is when you see that and then you see the line of bubbles going towards your fishing line. You're like, ah, and then all of a sudden your pole moves. You know what you got. All right, Jackson, this one's on you, but I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it. Won't be Monday night, but the following Monday, I might do that. And she won't even know it unless she's listening now, and then she will know it because she hasn't popped in. She could be listening. I just got notification that some of the Mama Bird ordered a bunch more copper wire for all this fine jewelry that she's been making. It just got delivered at the door. Yeah, we've eaten turtles too. I like the soft shell turtles myself. The soft shell snapping turtles, they taste the best for me. And they make really good bait. You cut them out and get that heart and the entrails out of there. They make great bait. Oh, there it is. Copper wire is expensive, Joseph. Mama Bird has been making a bunch of you guys special stuff. And a lot of yous have got it. A lot of yous haven't gotten it because we're waiting for you to win something so she can send it out with it as a surprise gift. But uh, she's got a whole board of stuff. I told her she needs to make a video of just watch the wire wrap she's been making, but I don't think she's done that yet. Ixnay, Ixnay says, Brewer. Don't try to get with shit. I've either gotten away with it or I could possibly still doing it, says Mama Bird. Mama Bird, you'll be happy to know that they were trying to get me to do the fishy fishy dance. I told them I promised you I wouldn't be dancing on my ankle, and Lisa has been making sure I adhere to these rules. Then Clint comes in, tells me to reel the pole in, gets me wake. I woke up all the sea turtles down here. The beasts are awake. I did not do no dancing though. I did not do any dancing. 2 bags of groceries or the price of gold, right? No dance, no thumbs up. That's right. Got bit by a soft. Oh, them old loggerheaded snapping turtles, man. I'll tell you what. Oh, wives tell you say if they snap down on you, they won't release until you, uh, lightning strikes, until thunder cracks. When I was a kid, I mean, we caught a lot of them, and do it now, GP. I'll get her good. I told you, Boers, I'm the bravest guy you know until it comes to Mama Bird. I ain't about to do that. Not with her knowing that I'm doing it. And Brewers is right. Brewers is right. No fish dance, no fish. The fish dance works. So here's the thing. We decided, Mama Bird, that I just need to get the boat out tomorrow is what I need to do. I just either tomorrow or Thursday, I just need to hook up and head down there and just just be GP. Still worrying about this old busted ankle. I mean, it's been a week. Today marks a week. It is. And I did it at 9 o'clock Tuesday morning. It is now 10 o'clock the following week. It's over a week now. I'm healed. Not alone, Mama Bird says. Well, look, all these people will be with me. Get her 3 dots on the right, change the standard. She'll go away faster than her friends on moving day. Mama Bird, looks like you're eating chicken with those mushrooms tonight. Oh, that's harder than I slam a door, bro. Good night. So you're saying I'm supposed to do the gold dance before I find the gold? That's kind of the point. Now, I told you I wouldn't be doing any dances down here, Mama Bird. I made you that promise, but I am not going to promise you that I'm not going to drag my boat to the lake tomorrow or Thursday. I got to look at the weather and see which one's going to be less windy. Ain't gonna be no promises there because I'm wanting a big old mess of crappie, and I know I can go down there and hammer slam on them. Don't sweat it. All right, here you go, Mama Bird. You've got Mama Bird is on the struggle bus with some. Has some evaluations, some supplemental questions. Ask the chat right here, and all these fine people they'll tell you how to answer it. Jackson is on it. He's waiting. Clint, tell you you got this. Zaxxon says, that way she can focus. Remove her from the chat and she can focus. Okay, where do you see yourself in 5 years? That's one of the supplemental questions. Under a bridge, says Zaxxon. Mom Bird's Hobo Rob says retired. Probably in the morgue, says Scott. Wesley says full-time gold miner. Okay, Mama Bird, I might have been wrong. This might not be the right crowd to ask that question to. What what an employer is looking for, because they will all ask you that question. And what an employer is looking for is to see if you allow yourself to grow and just to see how much faith you have in yourself. Uh, they they never like the answers that I always put in there. And Zaxxon's got the exact answer. That's it. That is the right answer. Correct answer would be working at this company for a minimal pay so you can get Richard. Joseph says, still standing over the same hole, putting lotion in the basket. Tell him you want to run shit. Mama Bird is the boss. When an employer asks me that, I always say doing their job. I would put in there uh, something related to the fact that you can and are striving to see yourself in a director position working for the district. There you go. Wesley's got it. Ding, 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 ding. At least no one said in prison. And Zach, there, Zaxxon wants to know, do you need help getting rid of the director? I see myself working within the district as a vital part of an already much richer due to you paying my comp settlement. And that's when the next question they pose you with is, we'd like to schedule a time to review your application. Well, the fish ain't gonna bite. I've come to that conclusion. I've been down here going on 3 hours, and I've got 3 bites in that amount of time. Missed all of them. Yeah, I think I baited the hook. I'm pretty sure. I'll still be at this job supporting my jobless husband's many endeavors. Well, I don't think honesty is really what they're looking for on this one, Wesley. So I guess I'm gonna turn the camera around here, sitting in the same chair, answering your dumbass questions for the fifth time. Yeah, so HR would really like me not to be honest. Yeah, yeah. Baja California fishing trip, you know what? And that's it. She works days now, and she gets off plenty of time that she could get a little rest in and then go right and do a second shift someplace. Halibut fishing in Alaska. Yuba or bust. Rob is ready for the Yuba, I promise you. HR stands for I'm fired again. Well, if I'm going to go fishing tomorrow or the next day, I've got some stuff I need to get ready at home. And plus, I got to check on my chicken I have thawing out at home too, since I didn't catch no fish. Oh, that stinks, Mama Bird. Hate that. You have a good day, Mama Bird. We'll see you here in just a few hours. Let me turn this camera around, guys. Yeah, that's what it stands for, Rob. You got that right. Don't choke on your chicken, says Scott. Let me flip this around one time here. There's that old man. There's that old man you guys love to hate. So that's it. GP got skunked. This is it. I can smell it. Y'all smell that? Y'all smell that skunk all over me? Cause it's here. It's here. GP got skunked, and I'm mad enough to admit it. My first skunked live. My very first one. Y'all was here to see it, but we had fun anyway. We sat down here, we heard some owls, we talked to them owls, we got them moving. I had that one approaching me. You know what? I really thought he might violate me there for a little while, but it didn't happen. Chicken and morels don't sound too bad, says Wesley. Now, and they're nice big chicken, they're quarter chickens is what they are. I got some chicken quarters thrown out. Yeah, Max's troops got sprayed with a skunk. Yeah, our son's doing more fire training right now. He's an E5. He's a sergeant, and some of his troops got sprayed with the skunks. They didn't know, it was dark and they was doing their thing and going out there and they ran into a mess of skunks and they got it. I named a chicken choker in a game I played. Guys, thanks all of you for being out here and hanging out with me this whole time. This has been fun. Even though I did get the skunk, I got a big old flap and I did, got a couple little womp womp. Never did get a big old fish in here. Didn't get any fish in here, but I've had fun. I got to show off my brand new sticker I got from Hobo Rob Prospecting. And look at this cup, man. This old dude's getting full. It's getting full one time. Oh, man. Everyone have a blessed day. Congratulations to those that won the free spots in the duck races coming up on Monday. And don't forget to be there tomorrow night, 5 o'clock Central Standard Time, 6 o'clock Eastern. Miller Outdoors. He's going to be the focus tomorrow. We're going to put him on the panel. We're going to do a little roasting with him, a little fun, and we're going to be giving some giveaways away. I'm hoping that some of you fine folks will be up on channel with us. Rocky Boomer, howdy, howdy. Where you from, bro? Rocky Boomer, I am from Missouri. I'm the 24th state in the Union, man. Out here in the Ozarks. Practical joke when you're camping, poor deer ass just around your buddy's tent. In the late 80s or late 70s, rather, like 79, 78, 79. I wasn't old. I wasn't able to hunt yet. My pops wouldn't let me go hunting yet. I wasn't quite old enough, but I was allowed to go to camp, and they had just came out with some deer urine stuff, and it was Uncle Petey's deer urine, and somebody brung a bottle of that to camp. Well, they opened it up and was smelling it, passing it around, and my uncle Donnie looked up. He's a big old boy, about 6'4", 240 pounds. He looked up with the lid off. He said, "How much of this do we have to drink for the deer to come in?" But he would posed the question, and he was so serious, you know. What do I know about Powell, Missouri? I know quite a bit about Powell, Missouri. What do you want to know about Powell, Missouri? But guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Like I said, 173 minutes. That's 3 hours. That's plenty long. And I got skunked. I got beat down hard today. But we heard some owls, seen some eagles. We seen some geese. The only thing we ain't seen is some big fish. So you guys stay safe. Love each and every one of you. Be humble. And most importantly, you lived in Songbird Lane. That I don't not familiar with a lot of the streets there. Be kind. Kindness is free, and kindness, you know what? There is that's something that we can pass around. We can't change the world. Ain't none of us can change the world. There's only one person that's ever been born that can change the entire world, and he's still alive today. And we just celebrated last, Sunday, his resurrection. And the thing is, we can't change the world, but we can change a little piece of it, each and every one of us, simply by being kinder. There's no greater love, than you're showing that kindness. So be kind to one another. Stay safe. Stay humble. And until then, which will probably be tomorrow, unless Mom Bird decides to go light tonight doing something, uh, we will see you guys on Wednesday. And I may go fishing tomorrow. I don't know if I'll get the boat out in the morning or the next morning, but one time or another, I'm going to get it out one day or the other. And we're going to catch some crappie, and we're going to throw that old skunk towel out the door. You know what I'm saying? Until then, y'all do what y'all do. Love you, each and every one of you. Have a golden day. Bye now.